We begin this adventure with your party of 4 traveling together as the sun goes down over a wide rolling plain. We have THORN, the blunt dwarf barbarian, ROOK, the stoic paladin, CALEN, the sharp-eyed ranger, and lastly Finn, the quiet old sorcerer. A gentle wind carries across a vast grassy field as your party approaches the distant silhouette of Strixspire Castle, once a proud stronghold, now left to time.
Look at this place. If the stories are true, we'll be swimming in gold by sundown.
Riches, yes, but abandoned castles are rarely empty, and that old hard-headed stone giant that ran that adventuring academy supposedly lived here. Just don't do anything stupid, Thorn.
Kalen's right. No matter what waits inside, we stay focused. Our goal is the vault beneath the throne room.
Soon your party reaches the castle drawbridge. Boards creak beneath your steps. At the end of the bridge stands a massive stone door.
Fellows, does anybody notice that the door has a face?
Yes, I have a face, and no, I don't feel like opening. I can, but I won't do it. Don't even ask.
Oh, okay. Good talk. Don't worry, guys. I got this.
Ow! Do I punch your face when I want something?
It's, very sturdy.
Oh, please. Here's some motivation for you.
Ow! I'm not a vending machine!
Guys, we're not going to get the door to open by just throwing things at it or yelling. You need to give an intrinsic reason to open.
And in what?
A reason that comes from the door, not from us. Hey, what's wrong? Why don't you want to open?
Why should I? All day long it's open up, move aside, let us in. People kick me, yell at me, like I'm just a chunk of stone. I'm just a door to them.
I get it. You want respect, not demands or threats.
Exactly.
Then maybe open because you want to, not for us, but for yourself. You can take pride in choosing to help, knowing that it's your decision. This will help you grow as a living door person, rather than being fixed on just staying shut.
I think I like that. I think I'll open.
So, we're just motivating door now?
Hey, sometimes you don't push things. You help them want to move.
The chamber beyond the door opens into a vast stone hallway, an entranceway large enough to house an entire village. Shattered stained glass windows line the crumbling walls around you. At the far end of the hall rises an enormous staircase, each step as tall as 2 grown men.
By the beard of my ancestors. Those aren't stairs. That's a mountain pretending to be stairs.
Built for giants, most likely. I can climb it easily. The rest of you, well, this will be interesting.
Finn, any chance you could cast levitate on us?
Well, I'm going to be honest with you fellows. I can only cast it on myself. But I could try and teach you to do the lifting part of the spell. The fundamental arcanokinetic principles are pretty simple if you understand thaumaturgic projection and, well, Thorn, you look like you're not grasping this.
The arcane of what? It sounds like a load of gibberish if you ask me.
Oh, come on, Thorn. This is basic magical theory. A half-brained orc could understand this.
Kalen, enough! Thorn has different strengths, and that's fine. We're a party. We're all on the same team here. Now, Finn, remember, Thorn didn't grow up around many spellcasters and scrolls like we did. He grew up with blades and bones. He learns differently.
Right, okay. Let's try something that does make sense to you then. Alright, Thorn, when you swing your axe, how do you start the motion?
Well, that's easy. So, what you gonna do? You're going to plant your feet. You're going to tighten up your midsection. And you're going to pull back. And then you're going to swing with all your might.
Yes, exactly. The spell needs a similar kind of motion, but instead of pulling your axe's weight forward, you're pulling your own weight upward. So just grip your hands like this and swing up.
Oh! Look! I'm floating! Take that, Kalen!
Oh, you did it without breaking anything. I'm impressed.
You see, Finn, magic clicks differently for all people, and sometimes it's about knowing how to teach it, not what to teach. Now let's all go.
And your party begins to rise, slowly ascending the large staircase. Thorn wobbly, drifting away, and Finn and Rook steady, with CALEN climbing gracefully above. Staircase ends at a towering set of archways that open up into a vast throne room before you. A cavernous hall stretching farther than the torchlight can reach. Dusty banners hang from a vaulted ceiling, and cracked marble pillars line the hall on both ends. At the far end of the chamber rests a decrepit throne, with a lone figure standing in front. A man in a perfectly pressed suit and tie, utterly out of place among the ruin, standing rigidly with his hands clasped behind his back, his posture military sharp and his stare colder than the stone beneath your feet. Welcome, adventurers. I'm afraid this is as far as you travel.
Who are you?
You shall address me as Sir Prussia, and clearly you undisciplined adventurers are long overdue for some proper education. The floor rumbles, and a mechanical clank echoes behind the throne. Suddenly the stone floor drops away. You find yourself in free fall in a dark pit before suddenly hitting a cold floor. A school bell rings. Bright overhead lights suddenly flicker on above you. You find yourself standing in the center of a perfectly arranged classroom. Rows of iron desks bolted in the floor in rows. At the front stands Sir Prussia, with a long wooden ruler clenched firmly beneath his palms. All right, students, find your seats. The bell has already rang.
And if we don't?
Silence! Find your seats.
Yep, we're sitting.
We'll hear what he has to say, for now.
Good. Now we can begin. Without my guidance, none of you will stand a chance out in the real realm. Only my instruction and my instruction alone can turn you into competent adventurers.
That's
I said
debatable.
silence! As I was saying, my lecture will go on for as long as it takes for you to understand why you are doomed to fail. He begins to drone on endlessly. No breaks, no questions, no checks for understanding, no interaction, no differentiation, no mercy. The torches in the room begin to dim as time goes on, and you find yourselves growing weary. And that concludes your enlightenment. Now, a small 500 question quiz.
Wait. He said he's 500? I can't even count that hard. Wait, let me see.
This question wasn't covered in the material, and this question has the same answer, just spelt differently.
You do realize this isn't teaching, it's torture with a necktie!
You haven't even checked for anything we learned yet. You haven't even asked us what we know. You don't even know that Finn needs more time. He has accommodations. I know him. He needs a quiet space to focus.
And not a single poster or decoration in this whole room! No wonder your students lose their minds!
A good teacher knows their students, their strengths, their needs, their names.
Oh, shush. Your names hardly matter. I'm here to teach, not make friends.
Well, my mentors, Warlock Daneker and Sorceress Hannick, always told me a real adventurer builds relationships with their students.
No, no, no! Everything you have said is wrong! Tests are supreme! Lectures are unquestionable! The classroom is a fortress, and I your general! The students must obey! They must not question! They must...
What you taught might have worked once, and it might still work for some, but that's not what we need. We need not everything works for this era. You must adapt.
No! I am right! The teacher is always right! I am always right! I will not adapt!
Tastes like Finn's old spell books.
Is it over?
Yes, the old system has fallen.
Well then, let's go find that vault. We've earned it.